We're talking about most people are only 3 days away from hunger because nobody stocks the pantry anymore. But we can choose to be 3 months ahead instead. We can make that choice. We can make that effort, which is not a huge effort. We can be intentional and make it happen. And you'll be so much better off for it. So what a 3-month supply really means, what this breaks down to, because when you say 3 months worth of food, you kind of go, right? 3 months, let's say 90 days, times 3 meals per day per person is 270 meals per person. When you think about that, that's a lot, okay? But when you actually lay it down in front of you, it's not as much as you think. It's not hoarding. I want to make that extremely clear. It's not hoarding. It's household insurance. If you don't believe it's not hoarding, grab yourself a Webster, look it up. Focus on shelf-stable staples you can actually eat, that you actually eat today. So there are shelf-stable staples for almost everything that you eat. Canned goods, grains, proteins, sauces, seasonings. You're building a working pantry, not a bunker, and that is something to seriously remember. Even though when you say 270 meals, you think, I'm going to need a bunker. You don't. It's not that much, and I'm going to break this down for you. While you're remembering that it's not a bunker, you also need to remember that you need to rotate it, you need to replace it, and you need to rely on it every week. This is not a one and done. This is not a set it and forget it. This is something that you are actually using on a daily basis. So you're not dwindling it because you're going to be replacing what you use. And that is how you keep a consistent 3-month supply, or 6, or year, or whatever. You know, this is not something to sit and stare at. That, you might as well buy a doorstop and try to gnaw on it. That is how useless stocking up 90 days worth of food and never touching it is. It's just ridiculous.